Hey Temple family, welcome back to CANTO's 32nd Annual Conference 2016, Bienvenido a Puerto Rico. Sitting next to me is a very handsome and charming chairman of CANTO, vice chairman, of CANTO, Mr. Leon Williams. How are you, Mr. Williams?
It is good to be here, sitting next to a fine specimen of the female gender.
Oh God, thank you. Well, this year I've learned that we have over 500 participants here at CANTO. So it's definitely developed, as you said. What would you say is the importance of this particular or a conference like CANTO?
I think one of the original positions of CANTO and the rationale for CANTO was that we wanted to collectively, and you see the theme or the mission statement, the vision was many people, one voice. That was the theme that transcended for many years in CANTO. So we would go to the global forums, the ITU, and you would have the individual Caribbean countries voting, while you would see the Americas, Canada, the United States, all beginning to block vote. And so on many issues that would have been common to us, we voted independent on it. So the whole idea was to bring the Caribbean together and to have a single voice on the global stage. The telecommunications, ICT broadband is the crude oil of the 21st century. It is what will drive sustainable growth of countries in the Caribbean. And unless the governments of the Caribbean get involved in terms of policy and equity, Caribbean nationals will continue to pay more for less.
So at your panel, I would have heard from yourself and also Honorable Darcy Boyce about the importance of content with regards to technology and telecommunications. Tell us your perspective of the importance of content to technology and telecommunications.
So we're deploying in the Bahamas IPTV, really supported and powered by Flow. Flow is throughout the Caribbean. One of the challenges that we have within the Caribbean is not, first of all, with the platform. But now we've got a platform. We've got Flow, we've got Tempo. So once we got Tempo and we got Flow, the other challenge was content. As Minister Darcy said, and I supported him, 110%. There's sufficient content. You've got Barbados Croppo, Carnival in Trinidad. You've got about 15 carnivals. You've got music throughout, music fests. You've got jazz festivals. And you've got any number of athletics, whether it be nationals in Jamaica, whether it be IAAF relays in the Bahamas, whether it be Carifta, swim meets or track and field. We've got the content. Now, how do we take and put that content together on a platform like Tempo and expose the rest of the Caribbean to that content? So how do we get people like Frederick Morton to be able to monetize that and make it a viable? So I don't think the problem really is the content. It's how do we get that content on, and how does the government of the Caribbean support an environment that will allow a tempo to flourish?
I have a gift for you, the ultimate Caribbean hat. So put that one on.
Let me put this on. How does it fit?
See that? Sharp. He's sharp as ever. See what I tell you all? Yeah.
I'm going to wear this for the rest of the day. How's that?
Oh, that would be great.
I'm going to walk around. People have never seen me in a hat before. So.
You look handsome. A lot of hats, and now he has the Tempo
and
Ultimate Caribbean
Now I
hat.
have the Tempo Caribbean hat.
All right, when we come back, it's more CANTO.
Your thoughts with regard to how women are treated in the industry, how women are brought to the industry, and how we keep them in the industry. I'd like to help support CANTO, as I try to do every year, in bringing us back to thinking about the theme, which is still until I think the end of the week, inspiring ICT innovations, building an entrepreneurial ecosystem through sustainable strategic partnerships.
Women in general, when you look at the statistics in terms of entrepreneurs, they don't like to borrow. A man would take that risk and get bankrupt and start up again. A woman wouldn't. So you kind of need a safety net if you want to encourage girls to do it. So when you're looking at capital investment, etc., the policy has to be driven by we're encouraging that, we'll fund you, we will help you, and we'll also give you the training program, the mentorship, that lean in, that if you think that you can't do this on your own, the policy has to be that type of framework.
Are we teaching our children to be entrepreneurs, or are we teaching our children to work for people? And there's nothing wrong, because somebody has to work for people. But even in working in a business, that to see a business potential in a business. Now, as far as policy is concerned, one of the things that I do advocate is that policy has to be set in such a way that sometimes it's not just geared to a particular gender. But what we need to do is to train our girls to see the opportunity, so that when these grants, etc., are open, that whether boy or girl, that you see the opportunity, but that women will actually go towards that opportunity.
And I want to say to the women in the audience who feel that they have to choose a career or they have to choose a family life, I have both a career and a family life, and I've never once felt that I had to sacrifice one for the other. And that is what we have to move towards. We have to move to giving women a choice, and they can make that choice and feel comfortable and do not have to apologize for that choice that they're making. And then we would have made progress, even as the fields and the playing fields change.
I've had an amazing time, 3 days. You know, it's unfortunate that I have to come to an end today, but I had, you know, a lot of fun, and I would have met and spoken to the head of CANTO and also exhibitors, ministers, you know, so it definitely was an amazing time.
So you would say that, you know, I'm the one who invited you, so I feel responsible. Would you say that my invitation was a good one?
It was a great one. Thank you for inviting me. It was great being here, you know, because I was edutained, as you will see, well educated about technology and telecommunications, and you know how impactful it is to me as an artist. And it was entertaining. You said I would not be hungry, and my belly is important, and I was not hungry.
That's true, that's true. You know, one of the biggest things that I wanted you to experience here is the people, you know, and the leadership in particular of CANTO and some of the other organizations that has been a staple here at CANTO. And I know you got a chance to meet some of them. So from Julian to who did you meet?
Who is the chairman of CANTO, Teresa Watkins, who is the
Secretary General. She just got into that spot. And congratulations, Teresa, for your first CANTO at the helm. It really was fantastic.
It was beautiful. It's my first time, and I definitely enjoyed it. Teresa, Stephen Mann, who's the CEO of Huawei.
Right.
I met Leon Williams, who's the vice chairman of CANTO.
And
an amazing human being.
Exactly, great citizen of the world, Mr. Leon Williams. Right. Certainly, next year I think that you know you're inspiring being here as an artist and as a content creator. You know, bringing forth our talent in the region is so important to Tempo, our creative industries, and it is the content that will fuel the pipes of the infrastructure that the folks are trying to build, you know, in ICT. So Dominican Republic, get ready for the CANTO, get ready for the Tempo. We're there next year, the 33rd annual conference in in the Dominican Republic. Dominica, we love you too, but it's in the Dominican Republic next year. And thank you again. You know, keep it locked right here to Tempo, where we bring you all the wonderful things about the Caribbean. It's about you, and this one is about technology and you, CANTO, 32nd Annual Conference.
2016. Adios.
Adios.
cortaron Elena, cortaron Elena, cortaron Elena, se la llevaron para el hospital.
We've got a real party for you tonight, but I just wanted to say just a couple of words and really thank each and every one of you for your participation at this conference. I think you'll agree we've had a really exciting conference, and all I want to say is 16th of July 2017, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Hasta luego.
Cortaron Elena, se la llevaron para el hospital.
Todo el pueblo murmuraba antes del juicio empezar. Sacaban de aquel palo que lo iban a matar.
Cortaron Elena, cortaron Elena, cortaron Elena, se la llevaron para el hospital.